Shah. This is Priest and Captain Shemawala of ISPK under Command General Yohana, bringing to you live one more time from ISPK Queens, New York, USA. Color. Color is all throughout the Bible, man. All color scriptures. I know people say, well, color don't matter, but the color of Jesus don't matter. Everything matters about Jesus except what color he is, because nobody want to admit that the greatest people on this earth, the chosen people of God, were black people, Hispanic people, Native American, or brown skinned people, brown, black and Native American. We're going to get this real fast. Get the color of Christ. Matthew 10 and 5. This is Daniel talking. Daniel 10 and 5, Salakia. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Uphaz. His body was also like the beryl. Now, a lot of people like to be ignorant and act stupid. So his body, he had his body, Christ's body was green. No, he had on a green garment. His face has the appearance of lightning, because he had a fierce look on his face. And his eyes are lamps of fire. And his arms and his feet, and like in color to polished brass. Let's see, like in color to polished brass. What color is brass? Brown. Brass is derivative of brown. Christ was a black man. He was a brown-skinned man. He wasn't white. He let that Caesar Borgia picture that's all across churches throughout the planet. No, Christ was a black man. Now we get in the New Testament. Go to Revelations. Revelations 1 and 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ. The word revelation means to reveal. Verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool. The head on his head and the hairs on his head and the hairs on his face were white. Like white is the color, wool is the texture. Who has woolly hair? Black people. I know y'all might say, well, Africans have woolly hair too, but they're not known for having woolly hair. When they took black people out of slavery, they called us the woolly head. That's how the oppressor referred to that as the woolly head. As white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in their furnace. See that? His feet, your feet and the rest of your body are the same color. Now the feet are the lightest part of your body, because the sun don't really hit your feet. And his feet were like burned brass. So, but he was a very dark skinned man with an afro, with a woolly afro and a beard. Christ was a black man who was a Jew from the tribe of Judah. The so-called Negroes of today was a black man. Going back to Daniel 7 and 9. Daniel 7 verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancients of the days did sit. They're talking about the Most High, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Look at that wool again. We the woolly head. Christ, God is black. God got woolly hair. God is black. Jeremiah 14 and 2. Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth. Why I say Judah mourneth? And the gates thereof language, they are black unto the ground. That's why I say they are black unto the ground. That's a manifold scripture. Black unto, I mean, now condition. The condition that way could be in a low condition. And also the color of ground is black. If you dig up the soil of the ground, it's different shades of brown. The deeper you go, the darker the brown gets. So that's how black people, we were always from a very light brown to a very dark brown. But the Jews are black. The Jews of America, the Jews in the Bible are black people. That white man over there in Israel, that land everybody fighting over right now, who the Bible calls the people of Amalek, a branch of Edomites, are not the real Jews. They are not black unto the ground. They wear that. That's why they wear black all the time, because they carnal. They don't know what the hell they talking about. But they're not black. The Jews are black people, Hispanics and Native American Indians. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. This is Solomon. I am black, but come. Then we go say that I'm black and beautiful. Solomon was a black man. Another from the tribe of Judah, he was black. Song of Solomon 5 and 11. His head is at the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as a rain. His locks are bushy. Now locks, I mean, not dreadlocks, like a lot of people like to say. He didn't have dreadlocks, but his hair was braided. Because what can you do with a lock? You can lock it and you can what? Unlock it. You can't unlock them dreadlocks. You gotta cut that off. You gotta cut all that. You gotta shave all that off. You can't unlock that. It's just matted, dirty, kinked up hair. That's a East Indian custom where them dreadlocks. Don't. If you're black or American, don't put dreadlocks in your head. But Solomon had braids. He had bushy braids. Job 30 and 30. Job 30 and 30. My skin is black upon me. My bones are burnt. But he said Job's skin was black. Job was a black man. He was Job predates Israel, but he was one of Adam's line, the chosen people of God, the chosen people of God. Job was a black man. Now we go to the New Testament. My last scripture. We go to Acts 13 and 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger. The word Niger means black. That's a Latin word. It means black. They were black people. The people of the New Testament was black. That's where they get the word nigger from. From Niger, he was black. That's right. Simeon, that was called Niger, black. He was called Niger because he was a black man. The Jews are black. The Jews are brown-skinned people. Blacks, Hispanic, Native American. You are the real Jew of the Bible. Color is in the Bible. Color does matter. Color does. So we got to prove. Shout out. Jesus Christ was black. God is black. The Jews are black. The people who you call niggas, spicks, and wetbacks and savages are the real Jew. We are brown-skinned people, and the Jews are black. The white man is not a Jew. Hey, pay your tithes. Go to ISBK.com. Pay your tithes. Support this truth.